stream's on right now. Okay. I'll just stand up here and just make sure. Okay. Yeah, no, I got it. Okay. What does that plug into?
Just the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to like hold it, but
So we'll be able to get it charged off that phone.
yeah, this is a power bank.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a phone. Okay.
It's kind of shaped like a phone.
Yeah. No. All right. Awesome. Thank you for the OJT. Happy to help you guys out today. No. No. Make sure it's clean that. Really, tell my friend there. Not really in this stuff. Well, just in case somebody didn't show up for information. It's actually good not when they found something. What? I got it. I'm proud of it. Man, I don't know if that's just me aging myself right now.
let me put a glove. I'm good now. I'm good. Gonna get through my next one and then I'm done. For about a whole week. No, because I can't.
Oh, here he is right here.
Monday morning, you're at work, right?
Yes. I'm there.
Well, I kind of sort of got to be here. I'm doing the command, so if somebody to me, lift her notebook and help me. Okay. It's like day one, right? I'm really shitty that they pulled me from this. I'm so sorry, sir. But I'm constantly, I think I might try to come in first in the
Oh, yes.
I feel like my family may abandon me at that house. I feel like they need me now. Right? Yeah. The only reason I haven't already been is because my son really is adamant about graduating. He's got to cross over where retirement team.
He hasn't hit the zone yet. Everything's graduated.
I just got to make it to the next office and get my retirement pay. Right? Just got to make it to the next office. Technically. It's two, what is it called? Three. Look at that shop. All of them things that that last year, you're really technically
Processing.
maybe because that's cheaper. They're going to look at current rates.
Hey, look.
You know what you're going to do.
Oh, yeah. I'm out there.
Why should we be taking
That's how they did it here. Anything above 04? CDG?
Oh, what is this?
by the time you all get there,
I have my plan.
I'm going with or without this.
You went off.
Colonel Cook has been trying to sneak it. Really? That's where we're going.
Look at that TV, man.
Yeah, okay, what happens when I said that?
Look at that TV.
Wait, is this that Ziggy drink from last night? Damn it.
Run it back.
Damn it. That's fine.
He's saying delete this. Nobody in there can see. I'm big time now. I was gunning for that number. Now, every 6 months, I'll take my shit. That keeps me outfitted. I told people why we were very
so that we can
Hey, that one is still yours for a while. His official start date's like the 14th. That doesn't mean that you don't need to say they're not yours.
It's out of the books. It wasn't a fast code. I didn't do cross this morning. She doesn't have outpace. It's just like. Is that the floppy fish one?
I think it's a little bit. So I had like and this is and then I ran on that.
You know what? I'm gonna get it. Take it outside. Look at the face. His face says it all. He's like, come on.
Harris's wife may need a pivot.
Oh.
She should go. She could do
I
it.
agree. However, waiting on finality. The second it goes live, very similar. Hey, did she try to do that dental?
No, they had another dental job with this one.
I mean, this one is a contract, but I don't know what the pay is.
I'll take it.
Right, I think the dental one is, I think the dental one's part of it.
I feel like
I just got here.
hey, tell me that way. It's like where's the
Working on top of it.
It was definitely like the first week. Okay, cool. I'm a war body. Put me in the seat.
Living my best life.
Oh, the ice cream working.
I just got this guy coming to this booth. I was like, ooh, he's retired as a scathing. It's more this dissatisfaction with the policy. Any animation. It's like, we got one not even. The dog is on his last day. Since he retired. Do this and this. Do this for me.
Send it to London Spin and take it on a DJ.
Wouldn't even if I wanted to. Maybe they did.
Sorry.
That would be so satisfying. You don't log your it's resolved with customer now that we're on the same page here. I appreciate the feedback though.
Maybe next is we'll try some vegetables. And the other one.
I'm guessing you've heard this. I'm here to take full responsibility. Two people showed up this morning fasting. We're like, so sorry, I'll come back Monday. It was an ice complaint. We were literally just talking about ice complaints. So
My favorite ice cream thing I've had in a long time was, how dare you be close cooking for a holiday? And I was like, this is a part-time profession. How dare you not even try it?
we all task.
Just assume. Call, definitely come back. So, but I was gonna see if there's room for Strap-on to like add some influencers, maybe like a whole thing together. We're not reaching the right time. We're on Facebook. We're not looking at the ads.
I'm
Not getting
standing there
it.
waiting for Jennifer Rose exact. Oldest human I've seen in a long time. So I got the first
Did she have like a
She worked for AT.
yes,
I think I know
she
her.
is. She's on
She's like, will be open Monday? I think I know exactly. She pulled up one day at closing, and I was like walking in the car, and it was like
yes, ma'am. I can help you. I was just like, and
For 6 months out of the year, I did.
he was just talking. I was like, it was a positive interaction. But I was like, oh my god, what else?
Where was the announcement?
You better get over there.
Hey, Ray, I think you're doing probation.
I'm so glad my job is finished. I'm really tired. Calling me.
How are you going?
I was commander of troops.
Sorry, you told me.
It was very tiring. I wonder if they need a charger. That guy's going to go out for a charger.
Some of that battery's not helping anything right now.
I know.
Mic check. Good afternoon. Please take a moment to find your seats and silence all electronic devices as our ceremony will begin shortly. Thank you. On behalf of our presiding officer, Colonel Kevin M. Crofton, Commander, 52nd Fighter Wing, welcome to today's ceremony, where Colonel Kerry A. Roman will relinquish command and Colonel David A. Whitehorn will assume command of the 52nd Medical Group. Today's ceremony also marks a significant milestone for the 52nd Medical Group, as Chief Master Sergeant Sandrine A. Hanley formally assumes responsibility as the senior enlisted leader. I am Technical Sergeant Shaquita Singh Marston, and I will be your narrator for today's ceremony. As a reminder to our military guests, today's ceremony is considered an outdoor event. Therefore, the wearing of headgear and the rendering of salutes during both the German and American national anthems is required. Civilians may place their hands over their hearts. Additionally, verbal cues will be provided to indicate when it is appropriate to stand and sit. At this time, we would like to take a moment to welcome our distinguished guests in attendance today. Kate, spouse of Colonel Kevin Crofton, Lieutenant Colonel Todd Roman, spouse of Colonel Kerry Roman, and their daughter, Elena. Julie, spouse of Colonel David Whitehorn. From the Defense Health Network Europe, Director, Brigadier General Roger Giroux. Deputy Director, Colonel Jennifer Baggett, and her spouse, Colonel Kevin Baggett, United States Marine Corps, retired, and Chief of Staff, Mr. Brett Venable. From the USAFE Africa Headquarters, Surgeon General, Colonel Thomas Stamp, and Chief Medical Enlisted Force, Chief Master Sergeant Leslie Finley. From the 52nd Fighter Wing Leadership Team, Deputy Commander, Colonel Daniel Lindsay, his spouse Roberta, and Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant Mary Trent. From the 52nd Operations Group, Commander Colonel Derek Vincent, and Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Master Sergeant Charlie Ochoa. From the 52nd Maintenance Group, Commander Colonel Jason Purdy, his spouse JD, and Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Master Sergeant Ian Nesky. From the 52nd Munitions Maintenance Group, Commander Colonel Robert Pochin, his spouse Chio, and Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Master Sergeant Paul Riley. From the 52nd Mission Support Group, Commander Colonel Tommy Marshall, his spouse Becky, and Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Master Sergeant Adiboyega Adiyimo. We are honored to be joined by several of our honorary commanders. From the 52nd Medical Group, Dr. Thomas Cook. From the 52nd Healthcare Operations Squadron, Dr. Andrea Dowes. And from the 52nd Operational Medical Readiness Squadron, Dr. Peter Moore. We would like to extend a warm welcome to all commanders, honorary commanders, distinguished partners from the host nation, chiefs, first sergeants, friends, family, and members of the 52nd Medical Group and Sabre Nation. Some joined us here in person, while others participate virtually, thanks to the live streaming service provided by Public Affairs. Thank you for joining us today. History reveals that in the Middle Ages, soldiers in the field would often not know or recognize their commanders. In response to this problem, the Continental Army of the United States conducted the first official change of command ceremony. This formal event allows troops to witness the actual transfer of command between two officers and see their new commander firsthand, just as it has in the past. In modern times, the guidon is entrusted to a senior enlisted leader of the unit, symbolizing the trust and confidence the command places in its enlisted corps. The change of command not only adds color and pageantry to military life, but also preserves tradition and fosters esprit de corps. Please stand for the arrival of the official party and the singing of the German and American national anthems by Senior Airman Aaron McFadden, and remain standing for the invocation. Thank you, Honor Guard, Senior Irving McFadden. Chaplain Charles Kim will now deliver the invocation.
Please join me in prayer. Almighty God, source of strength and healing, we gather today at this change of command ceremony for the 52nd Medical Group, a moment of both reflection and anticipation. We ask for your divine blessing upon this gathering and the transition of leadership. We give thanks for the exceptional leadership and transformation that Colonel Carrie Roman brought to our medical group. Her wisdom, collectiveness, empathy, and encouragement have not only steered this group with positivity and camaraderie, but have also personally shaped the careers and lives of so many within the 52nd Medical Group. We pray for your continued blessing upon her husband, Lieutenant Colonel Todd Roman, and their daughter Elena, as they embark towards the next new horizon in service to our nation. Lord, we now turn our attention to Colonel David Whitehorn as he assumes command. Grant him the wisdom to lead with clarity, the strength to turn challenges to success stories, and the heart to care for those under his command. May he also be a source of mentorship and transformation to our Sabre medics. With Chief Master Sergeant Hanley by his side, empower them to build upon the strong foundation already established and to take the 52nd Medical Group to even greater altitude of service and achievement. We extend our blessings to him and his wife Julie and his family in their next new assignment. Finally, bless all Sabre medics as they continue their vital mission of providing exceptional medical care. Fill each member with a spirit of dedication, innovation, and unwavering commitment to the health and well-being of all entrusted to their care. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Kim. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce our presiding officer for today's ceremony, Colonel Kevin Crofton.
Guten Tag, Sabre Nation. What an amazing Friday to gather here in the Eifel at Spangdahlem Air Base to say congratulations and job well done to Colonel Carrie Roman and to begin the next chapter of the 52nd Medical Group under the command of Colonel David Whitehorn. We also get to do the Assumption Responsibility Ceremony with Chief Master Sergeant Hanley, so we got quite the duo of events going on here today. So I'll keep my remarks rather brief because we get an extra speech. It's a treat. Before we get to the change of command, though, I'd like to say a few thank yous and acknowledge some of the very, very many people who helped make today so special for the Roman, the Whitehorn, and the Hanley family. Chief Dzerzhinsky and Tech Sergeant Jerez Ortiz, the outstanding Sabre Protocol team, what an incredible ceremony. I know countless hours went into planning and execution, and so far, we're off to a great start. So thank you and very well done. Senior Airman McFadden, Tech Sergeant Singh Marston, Senior Airman Easton, Staff Sergeant Savage, Senior Airman Weaver, A1C Miskel, A1C Gonzalez, A1C Briggs, A1C Darnell, Chaplain Kim, and our amazing honor guard. Thank you for stepping up and for making the execution of this event run with precision. Lieutenant Colonel Jackson, the formation was stellar this morning. Colonel Roman would be the first to admit that she is nothing in command without the help, guidance, and counsel of her work teammate, the 52nd Medical Group Senior Enlisted Leader. For over 22 months, her teammate was Chief Master Sergeant Rick Minton. Rick, if you're dialed in over there on the iPad from Texas in retirement, maybe with even somehow a bigger mustache, or creepier mustache, know that we miss you already here at Sabre Nation, but we're still excited to see where retirement takes you in the future. And now, with Chief Master Sergeant Sandrine Hanley taking the reins officially as the SEL and Med Group, congratulations in advance on assuming your role as the Senior Advisor and Senior Enlisted Leader of the Medical Group. Thank you in advance for working side by side with Colonel Whitehorn and for your endless leadership and wise counsel for him and the group. Todd and Elena, it takes a team to complete a successful command. For both Kate and me, thank you for all that you've done for the medical group and for the medical group families and Sabre Nation, and for helping Carrie lead all of these airmen. I wish you the very, very best as you transition to Texas, and I hope, along with you, for at least a couple years settled together in the same location. You will be missed, especially you, Elena, as Colonel Purdy is going to have to find another teammate to go to Rock on Ring 26 with, unlike this year where you guys rocked out at Rock on Ring. Brigadier General Giroux, Sabre Deuce, Sabre Chief, other DHA teammates, Colonel Stamp, thanks for joining us today. Group commanders, senior enlisted leaders, squadron commanders, senior enlisted leaders, chiefs, First Sergeant, Dr. Koch, Dr. Moore, I appreciate your devoting your time today with the 52nd Medical Group and honoring this organization by your presence here today. For those that have heard me speak at Changes of Command before, I'd like to dive a little bit into history as I prepare the remarks as we go forward. And if you're not a history buff, I'm sorry, today's not going to be any different than previous Changes of Command. Maybe it'll be a little different though. So, unlike other groups in this wing, such as the Mission Support Group or the Munitions Maintenance Group, and I love all the groups equally, the history and the arrival of the 52nd Medical Group to Spangdahlem does not precede the 52nd Fighter Wing. The lineage of the Mission Support Group goes back here to 1968 at Spangdahlem, the 7,149th Air Base Group, which was before the wing. And the Munition Maintenance Group has been assigned to numerous wings in Europe over the last 5 decades, but not the medical group. And I think the lesson is in this bit of history. History in this case provides the lesson on the function and on the importance of the medical group. Our medical group does not exist to provide world-class medical care to airmen and their families to a location such as Spangdahlem, to whoever or whichever organization happens to be there at the time. No, our medical group has been tied to the 52nd Fighter Wing and the mission of that fighter wing, or in the history past, the Pursuit Group or the Tactical Fighter Wing. And the tie the organization gives our medical group its mission. The purpose of the 52nd Medical Group, in my opinion, is to deliver combat air power, the same as the rest of the 52nd Fighter Wing. One medical appointment, one treatment, one review, one response at a time. And for me, this is the key difference in how your Air Force provides medical care. It's one team, it's one fight, it's one mission. Focused on the warfighters and their families in the fighter wing. Delivering combat air power here in Sabre Nation. And air power is exactly what Colonel Carrie Roman, as we know her Sabre 7 and our team, what she has focused on since taking that guide on 2 years ago. Carrie, your exemplary ability, your diligence, and your devotion to duty, and devotion to your airmen over the last 2 years have been incredible for me to watch and to observe and admire. Your ceaseless efforts accelerated medical readiness. They secured the 52nd Fighter Wing, the number one position in safety in 2024 across multiple critical areas. All of these equal combat readiness. Periodic health assessments, individual medical readiness, personnel reliability program, kind of big for our number one mission, and home station medical response. I never once worried about you not having the right focus on our warfighter readiness. Achieving the top spot across all of those categories also demonstrates a clear commitment to process improvement and adherence to the highest standards, both areas where you stand out. And it wasn't just about compliance. You've accumulated over 20,000 training hours to defeat threats, elevating our home station medical response disaster teams, and setting the bar high as number one in both the Air and Space Force. This reflects a dedication to preparedness and a commitment to providing your team the resources that they needed to succeed. Your relentless dedication to medical readiness also advanced the wing's efforts to deter both Russian and Houthi aggression. By ensuring the health and readiness of our personnel, you indirectly supported efforts to down adversary drones, attack drones, cruise missiles, and restore the freedom of navigation in the Red Sea. At least for today. We'll see what's more. This highlights the direct link between medical readiness and global security, demonstrating that your work has had a tangible impact on our nation's defense. And as you see it, your medics' work has had a tangible impact on nation's defense. Your consistent application of established protocols and procedures has been crucial in maintaining this high level of readiness. You tackled both DHA and Air Force strategic priorities head on. You acquired over $890,000 in external resources and achieved all DHA's fiscal year 24 solvency goals without sacrificing healthcare services or combat support. Commanding 384 people across 2 military treatment facilities, you fostered a culture of excellence and of recognition. Your unyielding focus on medic recognition culminated in an impressive array of awards, which I won't fully steal the thunder from, which we're going to read your declaration here in a few minutes, but your calm precision and your trusted leadership techniques earned your team 3 U-Safety best practices and a remarkable rise from 6 U-Safety Air Force Medical Service Awards in 2023 to 11 in 2024. It's no surprise to me that you were selected for your next position as the Air Education Training Command Deputy Surgeon General, and you're clearly primed and loaded for Tier 1 Command next, hopefully in 2027. You understand that providing clear direction, fostering a supporting environment, and recognizing the hard work and dedication of your team is essential to mission success. Lastly, you've been a key contributor and amazing teammate to our Saber Circle leadership team. Your voice is always valued, and I very much appreciate your leadership and counsel on all things Spangdahlem and the 52nd Fighter Wing, certainly well outside of medical. You never hesitate to collaborate or share your viewpoint, and more importantly, the why behind how and what you think. Carrie, your leadership will be dearly missed in Saber Nation. Thank you for your dedicated service, your commitment to excellence, and your unwavering focus on ensuring the readiness and well-being of our airmen. Your accomplishments have had a lasting impact on the 52nd Medical Group and on the 52nd Fighter Wing. You have met the challenge of your command in the 52nd Fighter Wing and led with integrity, with care, and with honor. I wish you warm days, toddling to in the backyard pool in Texas, and many days together in the same city as a family. Be sure to remember that Saber Chief likes the HEB tortillas, and she can pass you her P.O. box before you move on. So if you'll please join me in one initial round of applause for Roman and her leadership. So while incredible, the last 2 years have just been a moment in the history of the 52nd Medical Group. And that history will continue to be made each and every day, beginning today in the transition of the command to Colonel David Whitehorn. Whitehorn family, welcome to Saber Nation. Julie, welcome. If Zachary's joining us online from Minot, welcome. I hope the transition will travel so smooth and that you quickly develop a strong network of teammates and neighbors here on Spangdahlem and Saber Circle. For those that don't know, Colonel Whitehorn joins us from his command of the 60th Inpatient Treatment Squadron and a long career as a critical care and trauma nurse, instructor, and valued leader. He also previously commanded the 9th Occupational Readiness Squadron at Beale Air Force Base, and he has the exact character, exact medical experience, and personal leadership to take our Saber medics into the future. Dave, you're joining an incredible team here at the 52nd Fighter Wing and the 52nd Medical Group. My advice to you is to take a moment, but just a moment, and let them teach you. Learn who they are, what makes them tick, and what they do to get after our Fighter Wing's mission of delivering combat air power. But always remember that it's your knowledge and your demonstrated leadership that got you to this point of being their commander. You are taking command in an incredible moment in our nation's history. There's no playbook for what you're about to experience, but you'll have to develop it alongside fellow commanders, their senior enlisted leader, and other chiefs in the group. But never forget that your number one duty is to take care for your most important resource, your airmen. In turn, they can care for the rest of us. Lead them well to accomplish your mission. Lead them in your own way, and lead them to understanding their importance and their role and their connection to the fighter mission. Lastly, lead them without fear. Thank you. Seek.
Thank you, Colonel Crofton. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the medal presentation. Attention to orders. Colonel Carrie A. Roman distinguished herself by exceptionally meritorious conduct in the performance of outstanding service to the United States as Military Treatment Facility Director and Commander, 52nd Medical Group, 52nd Fighter Wing, Spangdahlem Air Base, Germany, from 30 June 2023 to 27 June 2025. During this period, Colonel Roman commanded 384 personnel across 2 military treatment facilities and provided medical oversight to 662 personnel assigned to protect, maintain, and employ a $6 billion PL-1 special weapons stockpile. By ensuring the health and readiness of the force, her group enabled the Wing's 7,600-hour flying program and 4,500 sorties supporting United States and NATO operations, guaranteeing 52nd Fighter Wing combat mission success. Focused on combating command support, she finalized the bed down and relocation of War Reserves material assemblages worth $14 million, increasing EUCOM's surge capability by 115%. Her ceaseless efforts accelerated medical readiness and secured the 52nd Fighter Wing as #1 in USAFE AF Africa for periodic health assessments, individual medical readiness, personnel reliability program, and home station medical response in 2024. Colonel Roman's relentless dedication to excellence and medical readiness directly contributed to the Wing's operational effectiveness, underscored by her team earning 5 NATO, 18 Wing, 16 MAJCOM, and 1 Air Force level award. The singularly distinctive accomplishments of Colonel Roman reflect great credit upon herself and the United States Air Force. Thank you, Colonel Crofton. Everyone, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander, 52nd Medical Group, Colonel Carrie Roman. Lieutenant Colonel Jackson, you may put the formation at ease. Good afternoon, Sabre Nation, distinguished guests, commanders, family, friends, fellow medics. Thank you all for joining us today. It means more than I can fully express. Before I begin, let me offer a few words of appreciation to those who made today possible. Captain Noah Dersinski, Tech Sergeant Ureli Ortiz, you two started this planning event months ago. You were still hustling to make those last-minute accommodations, and yet you handled it all with composure and professionalism. I knew you were the right project officers from the very beginning, and thank you for giving me the personal moment yesterday to recognize your efforts. Commander of Troops, Lieutenant Colonel Jackson, you, the formation, you are a small representation of the entire medical crew. Thank you for representing so well. Superbly sharp. To our narrators, Tech Sergeant C. Marston, Proffer, Senior Airman Mariah Eastman, Photographer A1C Sydney Franklin, Escort Staff Sergeant Jessica Savage, our Comm Squadron and Sergeant Kowski for the sound system. Beautiful anthem singer, Senior Airman McFadden, Chaplain Kim, and Honor Guard. Again, that sharp presence, unwavering commitment to decorum reflects the highest standards and sets an outstanding example for the others to follow. While Chaplain Kim, you've been assigned to the medical group the entire time, nearly the entire time that I've been in the seat, I must also thank Chaplain Wiggins and his beautiful wife, Pam. Not only have you provided us coverage from thou on high, but thank you because you were a part of our initial family in Cadena Square. You've been a constant support, so thank you so much. Brigadier General Giroux, you and your team from the network here, thank you for representing all from the network. General Giroux, sir, many don't know, but the only thing standing between these Sabre medics and the director of DAJ at headquarters is me and you. That's a very short chain of command. General, many times over, you ensured the 52nd Medical Group's influential work was being highlighted at the very highest levels. Thank you for shining that bright light on them. They will continue to lead, care, train, and support to win. Sabre 1, Kate, Chief Trent, next time sit closer. Thank you for entrusting us to medically support the very best fighter wing in the United States Air Force. Colonel Crofton, knowing the Roman family priorities, you have always supported Todd, Elena, and me. Thank you for giving us the full-on support to manage mill-to-mill careers. Your advocacy for my career trajectory has been invaluable. Thank you for all the investment, personally and professionally. Colonel Stamp, to you, Chief Finley, and the entire UCB Africa Surgeon General team, here and not here. Throughout the numerous changes in military medicine and the United States Air Force, your support has been consistent and outstanding. Every need, always met. I'm honored that you're here today. Honorary commanders, Dr. Koch, Dr. Moore, thank you for the tremendous medical support, ensuring our families get great care while living here in Germany. More importantly, for the bonds we have created. Todd and I, we will always remember our time here together with you. Vielen Dank. Although my 3 older brothers aren't here today, my Air Force brothers have made sure I didn't fall out of line. Dog, Jason, Tommy, Rob, you've been fantastic, plus spouses. I could not have imagined what this journey would have looked like without you, along with all of your SELs, senior enlisted leaders, both past and present. You will all be missed. To the medical group squadron commanders, Lisa, Jill, Rachel, Akila, and Jazz, you are all selected for the right reasons. You've led with superiority. I hope the airspace you've been able to maneuver in has been vast and wide. The rate of speed is intense, but thank you for allowing me to be a part of your ride. Speaking of rides, where's Jigga? Thanks for the 0 cheese, for the barrel rolls, and for not making me vomit. I had a truly exhilarating experience in the F-15D model. You gave me a better understanding of what lethality looks like up close. Huge kudos to the hundreds of airmen that it takes to get a single sortie accomplished. To the Med Group 3 letters, Shane, Dan, Kim, Charlie, Eric, Matt, Clay, EJ, Megan, you've been an amazing team that drove so many successes inside the organization. You helped remove the pebble from the shoes of our airmen so they could stay focused on climbing the mountain, reaching its apex, and enjoying the view. I'm proud to have served alongside you, and I look forward to seeing what your future holds. To the Med Group front office, Tina, Brian, Peter, Queen, you played a vital role to keep not only me, but 3 squadrons and the 3 letters on track every day. Thank you. To the squadron, senior enlisted leaders, and first sergeants, Jen, Russ, Ashley, Brandon, Latoya, Billy, and Tim, the command triad must be strong to support the needs of the airmen. Not a day went by that I questioned your dedication to your commander or the men and women of your squadron. I'm so proud of you.
I must give thanks to retired Chief Rick Minton for the ceaseless dedication he provided to the 52nd Medical Group and to me. He was full throttle to the end and remains a great friend. To Mom and Dad, thank you for your constant love and willingness to jump in and wherever we needed you most. You were always there. I hope you're viewing and hearing from Iowa. Todd and Elena, thank you for the intensity of support you provided during this command. It's time to reunite and strengthen our bonds under a single roof. There's a small token of my love and affection in the gift basket at your seat. The large token of my love awaits you in Texas, Elena. Sorry the in-ground pool couldn't fit into a bag today. Love you both. Serving as your medical group commander has been the greatest honor of my career. It's a privilege I never took lightly. From day one, my focus has been to foster a team prepared to take on any challenge. Over the last 2 years, the medics of this group have done exactly that. Through constant change and unprecedented demands, you rose, not just to meet expectations, but to exceed them. Watching you operate at such a high level, day in and day out, has been inspiring. Whether you're military, civilian, local, national, or contractor, you are a partner in medicine. You are the backbone of our mission. Your dedication to excellence, your compassion for patients, and relentless pursuit to make it better kept Sabre Nation medically ready and operationally lethal. Your work doesn't just support NATO's deterrence and suppression of enemy air defenses, it truly enables it. Together we faced many immense challenges. Through it all, you showed resilience, you showed grit, and most importantly, you showed heart. I spoke often about the power of fellowship, the importance of supervisors, and the promise of leadership. What I saw in this group was the embodiment of those ideals, from the newest airmen learning to chart their path, to the seasoned NCOs holding the line, to our officers and civilians pushing forward with innovation and compassion. I want to thank each of you for embracing the hard truths that change is necessary, that growth takes discomfort, and that accountability is not a punishment, but a gift we give to ourselves and each other. You showed up, you spoke up, you stood up. You created a culture where people could fail forward and where they were met with an outstretched hand, not a pointed finger. That's leadership. That's trust. That's the 52nd Medical Group. You made me proud every day. Senior Master Sergeant Norris, I must give special, isolated thanks to you. You carried the medical group, and quite frankly me, through the gap after Chief Minton retired and until Chief Haney could arrive. Chief Hanley. Chief Hanley, you were chosen to lead the 52nd Medical Group medics for a reason. Maybe today they don't know just how fortunate they are to have you, but they will learn quickly. Your assumption of responsibility today is an honor for all of us to witness. Thanks for giving me a front row seat. As I pass the guide on to a new leader, I know that the future is bright. Colonel Whitehorn, Dave, you have worked with Todd before, so in all reality, it's a good thing that the Romans are leaving, because the two of you probably would have caused way too much trouble together. But seriously, Dave and Julie, these superior medics will hugely benefit from your leadership, love, and support. The Romans wish you all the very best. And so my time here comes to an end. Thank you, Sabre Nation, from the bottom of my heart, for letting me serve with you and for you. I leave this role deeply grateful and forever changed.
Thank you, Colonel Roman. The men and women of the 52nd Medical Group will now honor Colonel Roman with a final salute. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the change of command. Attention to orders. The Department of the Air Force has announced that effective 27 June 2025, by the order of the 52nd Fighter Wing Commander, Colonel Kevin M. Crofton, Colonel David A. Whitehorn is assigned as Commander, 52nd Medical Group, Spangalo Air Base, Germany. Everyone, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander, 52nd Medical Group, Colonel David Whitehorn.
Colonel Jackson, please put the detail at ease. Guten Tag, distinguished guests, airmen of the 52nd Fighter Wing, members of the 52nd Medical Group, families, and friends. It is with immense pride and humility that I stand before you today as the commander of the 52nd Medical Group. Captain Brzezinski, Tech Sergeant Harris Ortiz, thank you for your hard work putting together this amazing ceremony. This is not an easy task, especially when combined with your everyday duties. Tech Sergeant Singh Marston, thank you so much for stepping up on short notice. What an amazing job as a narrator. Thank you. The national anthems always hit me with passion and pride. Senior Airman McFadden, you're spot on. Nice job. Thank you to the Honor Guard for your precise attention to detail in presenting the colors. Chaplain Kim, thank you for your inspiring words of encouragement and for your presence here today. Colonel Jackson, true details on target. Thanks for your precision and leadership. Colonel Lindsay, thank you for your support and for being here. General Giroux, the Defense Health Network Europe team, thank you for making the trip and joining us today. Colonel Stamp, Colonel Dees, Chief Finley, thank you for attending and representing the Safety App Africa. Colonel Vincent, Chief Ochoa, Colonel Purdy, Chief Nesky, Colonel Cochin, Chief Riley, Colonel Marshall, Chief Adiyemo, thank you for briefly stepping away from your busy days to be here. Dr. Koch, Dr. Moore, thank you for your continued dedication and support as honorary commanders in attending today's ceremony. I look forward to working with you. Thank you also to fellow commanders, senior enlisted leaders, first sergeants, friends, family who made the trip here today or virtually joining us online. John, Katrina, Miss Tina, saw you, there you are. Thank you so much for everything you have done for us so that I can hit the ground running on arrival. Julie, my way better half. Thank you for being my rock and for enduring the last 2 years of command at Travis. Most importantly, thank you for remaining by my side during this next step of our journey. Wouldn't have it any way.
Julie and I arrived to Spangdahlem on 10 June after long 17 hours of travel from Travis Air Force Base, California. Thankfully, Colonel Roman scooped us up from Luxembourg and drove us to TLF, where we were graciously and cheerfully welcomed by the leadership of the 52nd Fighter Wing and 52nd Medical Group. We were truly humbled and surprised. We've never, in our 25 years in service, had that kind of welcome. What an amazing display of team, family, and camaraderie for someone aside from my couple deployments has never been stationed overseas. You immediately instilled in us a sense of pride and determination. Colonel Crofton, Chief Trent, thank you for your trust and confidence in me to lead this exceptional group. 52nd Fighter Wing, Sabre Nation, stands as a cornerstone of air power in Europe, maintaining and employing F-16 Fighting Falcons to deter aggression and defend freedom. Your mission to provide credible deterrence, deliver combat capabilities, and build partnership capacity aligns seamlessly with our medical mission to ensure the health and readiness of every single Sabre Airman and their family members. Colonel Roman, Todd, Elena, Julie and I are so very grateful for the extremely warm welcome and hospitality. Carrie, you provided a very thorough, rock-solid handoff. Thank you for your unwavering leadership of the 52nd Medical Group and your profound commitment to the mission and dedication to our airmen and their families. Your legacy in healthcare delivery and medical readiness has set a very high standard. I'm deeply honored to take the time and continue building upon your achievements and carry on the tradition of excellence and high-quality care. Julie and I wish you, Todd, Elena, safe travels on your journey to San Antonio. As a proud member of the Air Force Nurse Corps, I'm deeply committed to our ethos of service, compassion, and clinical excellence. Air Force medics have a storied history of delivering world-class care in the most challenging environments, from battlefields to humanitarian missions. Here at Spangdahlem, guided merchant, and the numerous TSUs, our Sabre medics of nurses, physicians, technicians, and support staff embody this legacy, ensuring our airmen are fit to fight and their families are cared for. The National Defense Strategy guides our efforts, emphasizing the need to build lethal, resilient, and agile force capable of deterring and defeating adversaries in a complex global landscape. For the 52nd Medical Group, this means delivering exceptional health care that keeps our airmen mission ready, whether they're supporting NATO missions, maintaining F-16s, or deploying to contested environments. We are the backbone of readiness, ensuring physical and mental resilience so Sabre Nation can execute its mission without hesitation. To the mighty Sabre medics of the 52nd Medical Group, you are the heart of our mission. People are my passion, as it is they who accomplish the mission. Your expertise and dedication enable us to provide comprehensive care, from preventive health to emergency response. We will continue to innovate, collaborate, and lead with compassion. Together we will enhance our capabilities, integrate cutting-edge medical technologies, and strengthen our partnerships with our German hosts and NATO allies. To our families and community, your support is invaluable. The sacrifices you make allow our airmen to focus on the mission, knowing their loved ones are cared for. I am committed to fostering a resilient community where every single family thrives. As we look to the future, let us remain steadfast in our commitment to the 52nd Fighter Wing's mission and the National Defense Strategy. Let us uphold the Nurse Corps' tradition of excellence, ensuring our airmen are ready to answer the call anytime, anywhere. Sabre Nation, it is my privilege to serve alongside you. Let's get to work. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel Whitehorn. At this time, the 52nd Medical Group will honor Colonel Whitehorn with his first salute. It is my pleasure to invite Colonel Whitehorn back to the podium for the Senior Enlisted Leader Assumption of Responsibility.
Sorry, you gotta put up with me. One more speech, please. Colonel Jackson, please put the detail at ease. I first met Chief Hanley 2 years ago at David Grant Medical Center, Travis Air Force Base, California. I was the Invocation Operations Squadron Commander, and she the Senior Enlisted Leader for the Operational Medical Readiness Squadron. The more I worked with her, the more quickly I realized just how amazing she is. She's a highly seasoned leader with over 22 years of experience in the diagnostic imaging and nuclear medicine career field. One of the first things I picked up on is that she is fiercely fervent for the professional development and resilience of our warrior medics and helps them navigate complex challenges, enabling them to become the leaders we need in today's Air Force. I want to briefly share with you just a few of the many key highlights of her leadership acumen and why she is perfect for this position. As a career assistance advisor, she served as the principal advisor for the Air Force Material Command and mentored over 600 first-term airmen, facilitated 25 professional development courses, and prepped over 2,000 members for their future leadership roles. She was the first in match count to air the Airmanship 300 curriculum to the first-term airmen's course. Her unrivaled performance garnered her Wing Senior NCO of the Year and Squadron Senior NCO of the Year 3 times in 2 different bases. As a flight chief, she's led through countless inspections and certifications to ensure that her squadron is numerous successful in national accreditations. Chief Hanley is consistently laser-focused on her strategic perspective by advising senior leadership on policies, readiness, and morale. As a senior advisor for the Air Force Sustained Medical and Readiness Training Program, she boosted trauma rotations for 12 specialty codes and responders, and her management skill set enabled the Air Force's largest emergency department in obtaining their Level 3 Trauma Center designation. At the same time, she mentored over 100 radiology members across 11 bases, culminating in 8,000 readiness hours. In your 10 years as a senior enlisted leader for the 60th Operational Medical Readiness Squadron, she reviewed operational plans and readied 9 flights for TRANSCOM's largest exercise and cemented David Grant Medical Center's selection as a core casualty receiving site, further solidifying Travis as an Air Force base as number 1 of 65 casualty distribution sites. Chief Hanley absolutely hit it on the park as a senior enlisted leader for 3 different squadrons and stepped up numerous times to fill as the 60th Med Group Senior Enlisted Leader and the acting 60th Air Mobility Wing Command Chief. In my 25 years, I can count on one hand the number of times I've seen a medic serve as the acting or full-time Wing Command Chief. Pretty impressive. She teamed with the Office of Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force and the Air Force Senior Enlisted Council to host a Command Chief Vector Forum, prepping 22 chiefs for their roles as Command Chief. Furthermore, her superior leadership earned her selection as California Congressman Garamendi's 2024 Woman of the Year. What? Awesome. I witnessed Chief routinely and effectively clearly communicate with both officer and enlisted members, relaying vision and mission objectives while advocating the enlisted needs to senior leadership. She demonstrates the highest standards of ethical conduct and embodies our core values to ensure accountability and trust. She connects with airmen on all levels, empathizes with their struggles, and fosters an environment where airmen feel highly valued and supported. It is my firm belief that she is on the fast track to Command Chief. Chief Hanley, you are the perfect match as a senior enlisted leader of the 52nd Medical Group. You are exactly the leader that we need at exactly the right time. Welcome to Sabre Nation. Let's make this official.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Senior Enlisted Leader Assumption of Responsibility. Colonel Whitehorn passes the unit colors to Chief Hanley, delegating authority and entrusting her with the responsibility and care of the 52nd Medical Group. Chief Master Sergeant Sandrine A. Hanley assumes the duties of the Senior Enlisted Leader of the 52nd Medical Group, 52nd Fighter Wing, Spangdahlem Air Base, Germany. Everyone, please be seated. Distinguished guests, the Senior Enlisted Leader, 52nd Medical Group, Chief Master Sergeant Sandrine A. Hanley.
Good afternoon, Sabre Nation. Command Chief Master Sergeant Trent, distinguished guests, commanders and chiefs at all levels, first sergeants, thank you for being here today to support this event. To the project officers, protocol, senior Norris, and every team that lent a hand in making this such a beautiful day, a heartfelt thank you to you. It is both an honor and a profound responsibility to stand before you today, the luckiest person in this room, and accept the role of Senior Enlisted Leader for this outstanding medical group. Let me begin by expressing my gratitude to Colonel Roman and Colonel Whitehorn and the Sabre Nation leaders for the trust you've placed in me. Colonel Whitehorn, the weight of command is heavy. Leadership is too difficult to do alone. Thank you for seeing me and choosing me as your wingman to lead this elite group of medics to even high heights. To my family who are unable to be here today, thank you for your consistent support and understanding that allows me to serve at this level. To my Sabre medics, the mission of military medicine is one of both readiness healthcare delivery, a mission I take to heart. We balance two sacred duties, to provide world-class healthcare to our airmen, our guardians, and their families, and to also ensure we are always ready. I'm so sorry. Colonel Jackson, can you please put the formation in this? There's a famous saying that I keep close to me. The only winner in war is medicine. The past few years have proven the critical role of medics in maintaining the force. In moments of chaos, you bring order. In the fog of battle, you bring clarity. And in the face of trauma, you bring healing. That's who you are, and I'm immensely proud to be a part of this team. I stand here not only as the chief, but as the representative of every airman, enlisted, officer, and civilian, who dedicate their talent to the mission. To my junior airmen and NCOs, you are the heart of this organization. Know that your voice matters, and your growth is my priority. To our senior NCOs, together we will foster an environment of excellence, accountability, and respect, where we all can thrive. As your chief, I pledge to lead with love, integrity, transparency, and humility, to be your advocate, your voice. I will work to build bridges, strengthen our team, ensure that every member of this organization feels valued, empowered, and mission-ready. Thank you in advance for your trust, your dedication, and your service. Together, we will continue to deliver safe, effective, innovative care and ensure medical readiness for our force and the nation we proudly serve. Sabre medics, when the call comes, we will answer, no matter the mission, no matter the challenge. In closing, I want to acknowledge the leaders who have paved the way for me. Chief Minton, I say thank you. To my mentors who have shaped me, thank you for your influence. I'm committed to honoring the example and highlight the value of this chief's role every day through word, action, and behaviors model. Colonel Whitehorn, Saber Medics, let's do this.
Thank you, Chief Hanley. We look forward to your leadership of the men and women of the 52nd Medical Group. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Air Force song and the departure of the official party. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. On behalf of Colonel Crofton, thank you for attending. Please join us in congratulating Colonel Whitehorn and his family, as well as Chief Hanley, with a reception here in Hangar 1. For the receiving line, please line up to the left of the stage. Have a great Air Force Day.